Hey you guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing my favorite lightweight foundations geared towards spring and summer. So these are foundations that I think, even though they're not light coverage, they feel lightweight on the skin. So to me, light coverage and lightweight are not necessarily the same thing. So I have a bunch of different formulations, different coverage points. So I think there's definitely one in here for everyone, especially now with the weather. It's gonna start getting warmer, more humid. You really don't want to feel like you have a ton of product on your base. So they're all really great. I hope you love them as much as I do. I hope you try one if you're looking for one. Before we get into it, I would love it if you guys would subscribe to my channel just so you can stay updated whenever I upload my next video for you guys. And I would love it if you guys would come follow me on Instagram too, because I'm always on Instagram whenever I'm not here on my channel. And I just want to say, I was going to mention the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation in this video. It literally broke as I was putting it on the table to film with it. So that was supposed to be included. I can't talk about it unless I want to like pick it up off the floor and potentially rub glass shards into my skin. So RIP to that Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation. Just so you guys know, it was supposed to be included. I do love it. Ugh. Okay, let's get into the foundation. I also think it's kind of important to just quickly touch base with you guys in terms of what I classify as lightweight on my skin personally. So when I consider a foundation to be lighter weight, it's something that I don't feel like I can feel it on my skin necessarily, something that just kind of, dries down or feels really moisturizing and light on the skin, not something that feels, heavy and thick or overly drying. I do like foundations that tend to be somewhere in the middle, like, satin to dewy. I do like some matte foundations as well though, but I just want it to feel like I essentially don't have the foundation on my skin. So that's what I classify as lightweight. And I also do not think that a foundation has to be light coverage to be lightweight. I think you can find really great full coverage lightweight foundations. So let's just get things started off with one of my all-time favorites, the MAC Face and Body. I'm kind of coming to realize that this is a bit of a polarizing foundation. Some people either really love it or they really hate it. I fall under the category of I absolutely love it. I think it is such a beautiful skin-like lightweight foundation. It has a very unique gel-like formulation. The application method is definitely gonna be the hands. I think that's the way you're gonna get the best application. You wanna make sure you thoroughly shake the product up, and you're gonna rub your hands back and forth until you start feeling the product get tacky. That's really when you know it's ready to start being applied to the skin. If you apply it without, rubbing the product and kind of like activating it in a sense, I don't think you get the same formula. I think it's kind of patchy and it just doesn't glide over the skin and kind of like mold with the skin. I feel like the unique thing about MAC Face and Body is that it kind of fits to your skin like a latex glove. Like it really just molds with your skin's texture. It looks so beautiful, so natural, and it's just one of the creme de la cremes in my opinion. Really great anywhere from light to medium coverage. You're not gonna get like super full coverage out of this one, but you can get like a nice solid medium out of this, and it looks so natural. It's so beautiful. You don't feel it on the skin. You can set it with powder to give it a little bit more of a matte finish, but otherwise it just sets to a nice skin-like finish. So love, love, love MAC Face and Body. Next up, we have the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I adore this foundation because it is anywhere from medium to full flawless coverage, but it always feels feather lightweight on the skin. The formulation of the foundation itself is quite watery, so it just glides over easily. I like to use a foundation brush to blend it in, and then when it sets down on my skin, it's more of a satin finish. It has this beautiful luminous quality to it, of course, like the name says, luminous silk. You get that gorgeous, luminous, like very healthy looking skin, but it doesn't look artificial. And it just always just kind of, it looks like skin on your skin, but you can really build it up to get like, full flawless coverage. But I just think it has a really unique quality of being more of a satin finished foundation while still having a really gorgeous luminosity to it and just gliding over your skin like water. It's beautiful. Next up, we have the Bare Minerals Original Foundation. This is actually one of the first foundations I was allowed to wear when I first started getting into makeup. My parents just liked the infomercials on this and how it, proposed that it was gonna be really natural and skin-like looking on the skin, which it is. But I really like this during the summer and spring just because when it's really hot, it's just great to feel like you don't have like liquid on your skin, you know what I mean? Sometimes liquid foundations can actually just make you feel trapped, especially when it's like really hot. This one is great. I like to apply it with a buffing brush, just really buff it into the skin. It's really one of those foundations that's pretty much undetectable on the skin. It has a very, very faint pearlescence to it. So again, gives you that nice, healthy looking complexion, and it just looks so good on your skin, and it just feels so lightweight. So it's a great option, especially if you guys are kind of tired of liquid foundations. I would say give the Bare Minerals Original a try. It's really great. You can either wear it on its own, but sometimes when I want like a little bit of added boost, what am I trying to say? Sometimes when I want a little bit of added boost to my makeup wear time, I will even use this to set liquid foundation as well. So I love this stuff. This next one, the Ilio True Skin Serum Foundation, is one that I really think truly does not feel like anything on the skin. It has a very light, you know, like skin serum consistency to it, so the formulation is very easy to work with. I still like to use a brush when I apply this, but it really is so lightweight. I do not feel it on my skin when I'm wearing it, and I think it also looks like you're not wearing anything. You can get anywhere from light to medium coverage with this, so it does build upon itself really well, and it just looks so beautiful. Again, I go for these foundations that kind of have a faint pearlescence to them, because I think that's really the trick with getting the skin to look super youthful and glowy and young and beautiful. So I love this. It just molds with your skin's texture, feels lightweight, looks really beautiful, and it's just a great lightweight foundation. Last one I'm gonna be speaking about is the Hourglass Vanish Liquid Foundation. This one is super full coverage, like full coverage up to like flawless full coverage. But it's such a concentrated formula that the tiniest little dot can be spread all over the face. It has amazing pigmentation, and because of that, you can wear a little bit of product with maximum coverage, and it will always feel lightweight because you don't actually have to wear a lot of this product. I've been using this like crazy recently, especially if I feel like I'm like breaking out or I'm gonna be taking photos and I just want that really nice, like flawless airbrush look. I reach for this one. It's also quite moisturizing, which is something that I really like about it. The formulation of it isn't as watery as some of the other ones I mentioned earlier, but it's a very like creamy, almost like moussey type of formulation. So it just blends over the skin and just kind of hugs to your skin. Like it feels like a rich cream that happens to be a really amazing full coverage foundation. So it always feels super lightweight. It doesn't cake up, builds on top of itself really well. And this is just perfect for those days where you want a little bit more coverage. Like if you are having a breakout or your skin's a little bit red, or you know, you just have like stuff going on that you really want to hide, but don't want it to look like you're wearing a lot of makeup, or most importantly, feel like you're wearing a lot of makeup during these hotter months. I would highly suggest this one for my girls or guys, just for anybody who wants the coverage but doesn't want to feel like they have a lot of coverage on the skin. All right guys, so that is it for this video on my favorite lightweight foundations for spring and summer. I just wanted to pick like a solid group of products. If you guys would like a drugstore version of this, I can do that for you. If you guys would like a tinted moisturizer version of this, I can do that for you. But I just wanted to concentrate on foundations that I know I really love because they feel so lightweight on the skin. So we covered all the different coverages, and we even threw in a mineral powder formulation in there as well. But yeah, they're just really great standbys. I will have them listed and linked in the description box down below for you guys. I would love to know some more skin-based content that you would like to see on my channel. And yeah, do you want me to do a drugstore version? Let me know. I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching this one. I love you all so much. Bye.